Time is Shrudiga. So hello all, let's start our second session of Astra 20 marathon session. Fan of Gemma. Fan is so. Artena చెప్తాడు గొల్లకు. So 7 members are there in the class: Sudharma, Sumant, Yashwant, Sahitya, Shivashankar, Rashmi, Nagapatyusha, Nanda. So what we have completed so far in our environment, ladies and gentlemen, I have covered the so-called previous year questions from 2028 to 2008 to 2025, and we have discussed about the themes related to it, and then current affairs from the so-called April to November 2025, and then in the first session I have completed the so-called the current affairs from November 2024 to January. Now whatever it is left, January, February, March, April. So these things we'll be covering, so that 18 months current affairs is my target. So with this we can finish our current affairs component also as far as this section is considered. But before going into that, I would just want to know whether you are okay with everything that is presented today, right? Or yes, I know this is a bit dry subject, but there is no other alternative except to prepare to this dry subject, right? రైట్, కొంచెం కష్టమే. యూపీఎస్సీ అంత ఈజీ అయితే ఎవడు ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వడు, కష్టం కాబట్టి యూపీఎస్సీ దట్ విల్ బి డిఫికల్ట్. సో ఐ నో ఇట్ రిక్వైర్స్ పేషెన్స్, ఇట్ రిక్వైర్స్ టాలరెన్స్ టు ప్రిపేర్ ఆర్ టు టెల్ ద క్లాస్. సో the only thing is we have to brace up with all these things. So again I say, what is your work? Be attentive in the class. Whatever I say in the current affairs, just down upload, highlight it, remember it, highlight it, remember it. Only highlighted parts are to be read. This is the thing that I wanted to say. Now let's start our session. So this is going to be the current affairs section number 2 of our series, where I am going to discuss from February 2025 to 15th April. After this, I already studied. Before this, 3 months we have said, right? This is the section. Now environment. What do you have? Who is the chairperson of National Board for Wildlife? Hari? Prime Minister is the chairperson of National Board for Wildlife. Now this is known already this. So National Board for Wildlife, chairperson is Prime Minister. So no need to read again and again. So why this is in news? 7th Board of Wildlife meeting has happened at Gir National Park. In the same Gir National Park, Prime Minister released the report of first ever river dolphin estimations. So morning we discussed this, right? It is Durga said that 3 Indus dolphins are present here, right? If you do remember, that is what she answered. So this is what the Prime Minister of India has did. So this is one thing that we have to remember. Now National Board for Wildlife is, now who gives this river dolphin estimates? World Wildlife Institute. Already you know this, very good. Next, about National Board for Wildlife, who is the chairperson of wildlife? It is advisory body constituted under Indian Board for Wildlife. Now the chairperson is Prime Minister, vice chairperson is Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Next one, functions of NBWL: to promote conservation, frame policies, recommend the activities, setting up and management of national parks, sanctuaries and other areas. Next, Project Lion and IUCN green status. What is this Project Lion and IUCN green status? Anyone in the classroom?
Lion is added to the IUCN green status.
What is green schedule list? Yes, once a species is recovered, that is called recovery green species, right? Very good. Project Lion to enhance conservation efforts. Now, green status is given by IUCN itself for those things which has recovered. Yes. Next, look at this. Project Lion 2020. Project Lion launched in 2020 for a period of 10 years. Project Lion by the state government of Gujarat and other stakeholders like Central Zoo Authority is implementing. So Project Lion is under this. Next, Gir National Park is the only national park, is present in Gujarat, and it is deciduous forest. The settlements are called as nesses. The settlements are called as nesses. Next, Simlipal Tiger Reserve is in news. Do you know why Simlipal Tiger Reserve is in news? Because its area was national park. It was converted into national park. Simlipal Tiger Reserve is converted as national park, making it largest in Odisha. Next, so Simlipal Tiger Reserve and national park. So Simlipal Tiger Reserve, Biosphere Reserve, and Mayurbhanj Elephant Reserve is present here. Elephant Reserve is also present here. Simlipal is made as a national park. Now, what is the information about national parks? Already we know the information. Just I am going to highlight this for your second reference. So it is an area whether within a sanctuary or not given the highest protection. Highest protection is given to this, and no human activity is permitted in this except by on the permission of Chief Wildlife Warden. Certain tribal groups are permitted to locate inside the national parks under Forest Rights Act. Do you recall any of such a thing where certain local tribes are living in a national park? Yes, Prabhu. Huh? Which one? Desert National Park, Bishnoi community. Desert National Park, Bishnoi community. Very good, Prabhu. So that is where we have studied. So under Forest Rights Act 2006, we have studied this. Next, the notification is done by state government. Who notifies national park? State government under the Wildlife Protection Act. Next one, river dolphins. The first ever comprehensive river dolphin survey was completed, 6,327, mainly in Ganga, Brahmaputra, and Indus. Indus 2 and 3 right? This is what we have studied. Who conducts it? Conducted by Wildlife Institute under Project Dolphin, Project Lion 2020 theme CV. So Wildlife Institute of India is an autonomous body. It is an autonomous body. Next one. So how many dolphins? Gangetic dolphins are 6, 3, 2, 4. Indus dolphins are only 3. 2, 3, 4, 6 ఉన్నాయి చూడండి. 2, 3 are 6. 2, 3, 4, 6 numbers. 6, 3, 2, 4. 6, 3, 2, 4. Uttar Pradesh has highest dolphins, followed by Bihar and West Bengal. Uttar Pradesh has highest dolphins. Next, Indus River dolphins are observed in Bias River. They are implicative species. Now, protected areas, Vikramshila Dolphin Sanctuary is present in Bihar. Right? Vikramshila Dolphin Sanctuary. Dolphin Conservation Zone is Chambal River. Chambal River Conservative Zone is Dolphin Conservation Zone. India's first National Dolphin Research Center is inaugurated in Patna. So Research Center vachesi Patna, Vikramshila Dolphin Sanctuary Bihar, Dolphin Conservation Zone Chambal River. Done. Next one. 4 more wetlands are added to Ramsar Wetland Convention. So yesterday we have seen some wetlands that were added. Now you have to remember these names also, so that 1 year wetlands you can remember, right? Ramsar sites lo kottaga. So far, how many wetlands are in Ramsar site? 98. So last 18 months, wetlands which are in news, you have to remember. Just remember the names and which places it is. So from Sikkim, ladies and gentlemen, from Sikkim, you can find Kichopalri wetland. Kichopalri is also known as Wishing Lake. So it is going to fulfill the so-called Wishing Lake if you go and sit there. Right? Originally, it is called as Heaven of Padmana Sambhava Anta. Okay. Kichopalri wetland in Sikkim. Next, if you go to Jharkhand, Udwa Lake. Dudhwa is in Uttar Pradesh. It is Udhwa. Uddhava, Saint Uddhava from Mahabharata Kanta. So this is present in Jharkhand. Next, Tamil Nadu, Tirthangal Bird Sanctuary. Tirthangal Bird Sanctuary is in Tamil Nadu. Next one is Sakkarakottai. Chekkarakottai annatlu. Sakkarakottai Birdlife Sanctuary. Sakkarakottai Birdlife Sanctuary is also declared as the so-called Tamil Nadu wetlands. So these are the wetlands that was announced here. Sakkarakottai, Tirthangal Tamil Nadu, Uddhava Jharkhand, తర్వాత వచ్చేసి Kichio-Palri is Sikkim. Kichio-Palri Sikkim. Next one Uddhava Jharkhand, Tirthangal Tamil Nadu, Sekkarkottai Tamil Nadu. So remember this. Next, going for biofuels, you already know about biofuels. India is the third largest biofuel country after the so-called USA is the first one, produced it through corns here, and Brazil is producing it through sugar, and this is the second one. There are fourth generation of this one already manamanta chusnam. First generation Karthikeya cheptadu, first generation biofuels are made from food crops, food items. Second one is non-edible. Third one is algae. Fourth one is genetically modified. Durga చెప్తుంటే ప్రాంప్ట్ ఇస్తుంటే చెప్పినట్లుంది ఇక్కడ. Next one. This is how we have. India has national policy on biofuels amended in 2022. Next, ethanol blending program. Did we achieve the target of ethanol blending program of 20% by 2030? Yes, we are much ahead of it, 5 years ahead of it. So that is one great thing. Next, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Yojana is related to this one only. Jeevan Yojana is related to which one? Biofuel productions. Biofuel. Next, SATAT initiative, sustainable alternative towards affordable transportation, is related to compressed biogas. Chalu, this is what we have. Next, Kosi Mechi interstate river linking project. Kosi Mechi interstate river linking project. Kosi river is a transboundary river from Tibet flowing through Nepal in Himalayan mountains and Bihar. Kosi is called Saro of Bihar. Tributary of Kosi. Yesterday over chadivam. Anyone? Hari. Tributary of Kosi. Arun. Excellent curse. నువ్వు ఎవరు చెప్తావో కానీ ఏదో గుర్తుపెట్టుకోలే. దాని బదులు గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటే సరిపోదు. అరుణ్ హైడ్రో పవర్ ప్లాంట్, ఇండియా అండ్ నేపాల్, రైట్? ఎవరు చెప్తారో చెప్తుండే అంటే నాకే చెప్తున్నావు, ఎవరిని అడగల్లా, ఎవరిని అడగకూడదు అని. సో కోసి రివర్ ఈజ్ ఎ ట్రాన్స్బౌండరీ రివర్ ఫ్రమ్ టిబెట్. నెక్స్ట్, సన్ కోసి, అరుణ్ కోసి, తమ్ముడు కోసి. నువ్వు చెప్పలే, చూసి చెప్పలే. సన్ కోసి, అరుణ్ కోసి, తమ్ముడు కోసి. దీస్ ఆర్ ద రివర్స్. ఓకే. River Mechi is a perennial river which is a tributary of Mahananda. So remember this Kosi river and Mechi river, this one. Draft rules for one nation, one time. దేనికి సంబంధించింది అబ్బా ఇది? One nation, one time. Okay. In order to have only one Indian standard time. So what is the Indian standard time today? 5 hours, 82.30 degrees east meridian. Through Mizoram, it is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of Greenwich meridian. So Chai Bagan is related to time and is గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. Sagging fault గుర్తుపెట్టుకుందామా? Sagging fault, where it is? Myanmar. చూసినావా? Very good. Myanmar, Rakhine state. Sagging fault, first international relations to sagging fault మనం చూసింది. Rakhine, sagging region, sagging fault, all are same. Okay, sagging region, sagging fault, all these are related to it itself. Next, other important developments in news. Net zero framework for global shipping. International Maritime Organization approved net zero framework for global shipping. International Maritime Organization headquarters ekkadundandi? It is present in London, as our Hari has been visualizing. So this is London. yes, चलेगा. Next, BAT, BATECHOMON, BAT Ecomon, BAT Ecomon anta. India's first automated BAT monitoring system in Bengaluru. Bengaluruలో ఉందంట automated BAT monitoring system. BATs are flying దాని ఏమంటాం, ఫ్లయింగ్ బర్డ్సా, ఫ్లయింగ్ ఫ్రూటా, బ్యాట్ ఏమంటాం, ఫ్లయింగ్ ఫాక్స్ బ్యాట్, ఫ్లయింగ్ ఫ్రూట్ అంట, ఫ్లయింగ్ ఫ్రూట్. ఎస్, ఫ్లయింగ్ బ్యాట్, యా. That depends on fruit. Yeah. Okay. Champions of animal protection. Okay, agreed. Animal Welfare Board of India will honor champions of animal protection. Animal Welfare Board of India is created through Prevention of Cruelty Towards Animals Act 1966. Hence, it is a statutory body, which is a previous year question, by the way. So, Animal Welfare Board of India will honor champions of animal protection. Next. So, Prevention of Cruelty Towards Animals Act, Animal Welfare Board of India was started by Rukmini Devi Arundale. Rukmini Devi Arundale. This is for climate finance annually by 2035 to support INDCs, climate finance mechanisms. Baku is in Azerbaijan to BELAM. So UNFCCC 30 summit ekkada jarigindandi, UN 30. So yeah, so 29 was held in Baku. 29 held in Baku, 30 in BELAM. సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ వరకు ఫైనాన్స్ గురించి మాట్లాడుకోవాలని చెప్పిండు. COP 28 UAE, COP 28 UAE. ఇందాక చూసిందిలే COP 28. COP 28 to UNFCCC UAE. Just now we have studied about COP 28 UAE. About what? What is the outcome of COP 28 UAE? ఇందాక చూసాం కదా. గ్లాస్గో సమ్మిట్, పంచసూత్ర. Global stock, yeah. Global stock take. Correct? ఎన్నో పేజ్ అండి? ఇందాక చదివాం కదండి.
Declaration of climate change, India.
మీరు ఇంత ఫాస్ట్గా మర్చిపోతే ఎట్లండి? టిఫిన్తో పాటు మర్చిపోయినారా ఏంది? ఎన్నో పేజీలో ఉంది?
Last year question.
We did not study in the morning. Morning చదవలే ఇది.
PYQ, PYQ corporate 2020.
Health is a question of controversy. Climate and health binding.
Global stock take.
గ్లోబల్ స్టాక్ టేక్ ఉందా అది
UAE consensus.
యూ
UAE consensus.
ఇందాక చదివిన దాంట్లో ఉందా మనం
First.
ఫస్ట్ సెషన్లో ఏప్రిల్ కంపెండియంలో. సో వాట్ ఈస్ దట్?
UAE consensus. Top 48 is the first ever global stock take. Under Paris Agreement. Because
ఏం చేస్తున్నావు సాగర్? ఇదంతా ఏంది ఇది? ఏంది ఇక్కడంతా ఏదేదో రాస్తున్నావు? బ్లాక్ టైగర్, మెలినిస్టిక్ టైగర్
అది వరల్డ్ లో అక్కడ కూడా ఉంది సార్.
చెప్తాం అందరికీ చెప్పి ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ.
సార్
బ్లాక్ టైగర్ మెలినిస్టిక్ టైగర్ సఫారీ is present in Simlipal. Okay.
వరల్డ్.
Okay, Damdu. Nice. Next. Okay. So COP28 is in UAE, COP29 is Baku, Azerbaijan, COP30 is Belem, COP28 to global stock take. Global stock take is related to COP28. COP29 is Baku, where India did not join the so-called Baku. COP28 declaration manam sign cheyaleda. COP28 declaration we did not sign because of the so-called carbon emissions in health sector. So I said that 2025 key వచ్చిన తర్వాత దాని రిజల్ట్ చూద్దాం అనేసి, రైట్. మేబీ విత్ ఇన్ 2 days UPSC will also release the key along with our జ్యోతిష్య that they will release. Don't worry, మన బతికేంత వరకు ఉందో అర్థమవుతుంది లాస్ట్ టైం రాసిన వాళ్ళని. So this is the thing. Next, revised classification of industries. Do you remember this? Central Pollution Control Board pollution index, how many types of industries are there? This we have already discussed, no need to discuss again here, leave it. Research projects launched for Himalayan ecosystem. Research projects launched for Himalayan ecosystems, not important, leave it. C40 cities. C40 cities is global network of nearly 100 mayors of world's leading cities. C40 is a global network of nearly 100 mayors. C40 cities. ఇండియాలో బెంగళూరు, చెన్నై, ఢిల్లీ, జైపూర్, కోల్కతా, ముంబై, హైదరాబాద్ లేదు. C40 cities. So C40 and UN Habitat has announced the landmark partnership to transform urban planning. So cities, so urban planning kosam UN Habitat and C40 has been tied up. Next, coalition for environmentally sustainable artificial intelligence. Leave it. Svalbard Global Seed Vault. Svalbard Global Seed Vault. So the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, which is also known as the Arctic Doomsday Seed Vault, is having more than 14,000 new species. So Svalbard Global Seed Vault. Seed vaults ante the place where the genetics of seeds will be genetically identified seeds will be saved here. So where is it? Svalbard is in Arctic Ocean, Norway. Arctic Ocean, Norway. Next, ammonium pollution. Yamuna board stated that ammonium problem is severe in Yamuna. River Yamuna lo ekku undi. So maximum amount of ammonia that can be permitted is 0.5 ppm, parts per million. National Disaster Mitigation Fund. National Disaster Mitigation Fund. According to 15th Finance Commission, leave it. Green grabbing. Asian Development Bank funded Assam Solar Park is opposed by local communities for green grabbing indigenous land. Green grabbing is, it is an appropriation of land resources in the name of environmental goals. So appropriation of land in the name of environmental goals, raising a local concern. Grabbing ante grab chesukodam, ante dochukodam, green pair cheppi. Petrification. A very first of its kind discovery of petrified wood fossil has been made from. Petrified wood fossils have been found from Rajmahar Hills in Jharkhand. What is petrification? It is a process of permineralization when the organic matter is completely replaced by minerals. Organic matter is completely replaced by minerals. Permineralization is a type of fossil where pores of the planet materials, bones and shells are impregnated by mineral matters. Okay, leave it. Next, mesoscale convective system. Mesoscale convective system, not important, leave. Stratovolcano. In a rare event, massive methane plumes emitted from volcano mountain Pentale, Ethiopia, is a stratus volcano. So this is important. In a rare event, massive methane plumes emitted from వాల్కనో మౌంట్ ఫెంటలే ఇదేనా మౌంట్ వాల్కనో వేరేనా అది ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ స్ట్రాటో వాల్కనో నెక్స్ట్ Ethiopia is also known for which disaster? Halley Gubi. Shield volcano. Halley Gubi. Shield volcano. We already studied this. Halley volcano. Halley Gubi. Shield. It is shield. This is stratovolcano. Next. Next one, organizations in news. Geological Survey of India is in news because it is celebrating 175 years of its formation, headquarters in Kolkata. Geological Survey of India, headquarters 175 years. John McClelland is the fellow who has said this. Leave it. Ministry of Mines. Next, Bay of Bengal Intergovernmental Organization anta. India assumes chairmanship of this. Leave it, not important. Climate Risk Index is published by German Watch. Climate Risk Index is German Watch. Electricity Report published by International Energy Agency. Next, International Big Cat Alliance. Already we have seen this. Solar energy in India. Offset methodologies, not important. Places in news. Zagros Mountains. Zagros Mountains are in Iraq. Zagros Mountains are in Iraq. Next. Zagros Mountains, Iraq. Next, Mount Dukono, Ausanamle, Nankatru, Mount Taranaki, Atacama Desert. Atacama Desert is present in Andes Mountains of Atacama Desert, Pacific Ocean. One of the world's driest due to Humboldt Ocean current, Humboldt cold ocean current, Atacama. Next, Andes, shrinking of Andes glaciers, South America. Fold mountains spanning 7 South American countries, Andes. Next, water bodies, Gulf of Aqaba or Gulf of Elliot. Gulf of Aqaba ekkadandi? Borders of Jordan. So this is one tributary of Red Sea. Next, already use some of the international relations. Caspian Sea. So remember Caspian Sea borders, Tariq, T-A-R-I-C, Tariq. Tariq means T, Turkmenistan, Turk. A, Azerbaijan, T-A-R, Russia, I, Iran, K, Kazakhstan. So borders of the Caspian Sea. This one, concerns rise over rapidly declining levels of Tariq Ocean. Next, Great Lakes of America. There are 5 Great Lakes in America. Remember, Great Lakes are Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario. These are the Great Lakes of 5 Great Lakes of America. Superior, Michigan, Erie, Ontario, Huron. Ontario is the smallest. They form the largest freshwater systems on Earth. So Lake Michigan is the only one which forms within USA. Lake Michigan is the one which is lying within USA. Others are between Canada and USA. Michigan. Right. Next, Lake Kivu. So Obama భార్య పేరు ఏం పేరు? మిషెల్ ఒబామా. మిషెల్ MISCHEL, మిషెల్ ఒబామా. సో మిచిగన్, మిషెల్ అట్లా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. రైట్. So Michigan is the only one which is present entirely in USA. Right. Next, Lake Kivu, devastating misery due to armed conflict between Democratic Republic of Congo. Lake Kivu, between Rwanda and Democratic Republic of Congo. Albertine Rift is present here. Next, Teesta Dam or Teesta River. It is a right bank tributary of Brahmaputra. It originates in Sikkim, these two things. Rangeet is tributary of Teesta. Chudandi. Teesta is originating in Sikkim. So look at here. Sikkim Teesta. Estes. Okay. Sikkim Teesta. So where it is flowing? It is flowing through West Bengal, Sikkim in India. So Rangeet is tributary of Teesta River. Next one. Palar River. Supreme Court issued directions to curb tanneries pollution in Palar River. Palar River flows through Tamil Nadu. Ponnai and Cheyar rivers are tributaries of Palar, originating in Karnataka. Pamban Bridge, Prime Minister has inaugurated this, right? India's first vertical lift bridge. India's first vertical lift railway sea bridge. India's first vertical railway sea bridge. India's first vertical railway sea bridge. This is important in Rameshwaram's new gateway. వర్టికల్ లిఫ్ట్ స్విచ్ అంటే లిఫ్ట్ అవుతుంది ఇది.
On the 6th of April, the newly constructed Pamban Bridge was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, replacing the over century-old structure that once connected Rameshwaram to the mainland. The idea of linking India to Sri Lanka, then Ceylon, through the Adams Bridge route was first explored in 1876, but the plan was shelved due to high costs. Eventually, in 1906, a more feasible plan was approved. A railway line from Madurai to Dhanushkodi via Rameshwaram, and then a steamer service from Dhanushkodi to Sri Lanka. Pamban Bridge is India's first sea bridge and it is an engineering marvel. Standing 12.5 meters above the sea level, it stretched across 145 pairs and featured a double-leaf bascule span. A Schuser rolling lift bridge open for ships to pass through. This innovative design was patented by American engineer William Schuser and it was built by Red Wrightson and Co. of the UK. The project costed 70 lakh rupees and it took over 2 years from June 1911 to December 1913 to be completed. It was officially inaugurated on February. Passengers could travel all the way to Dhanushkodi by train and then take a steamer to Talaimanar in Sri Lanka. In 1964, disaster struck. A devastating cyclone hit Dhanushkodi, a bustling town which boasted of having the Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean as its boundaries. The cyclone swept passengers on board. Huts were blown away, and only the tales of sorrow, misery, and the bravery of survivors remained. In the following days, the task of reconstructing the bridge was given to a young engineer named E. Sridharan, now popularly known as the Metro Man. He completed the repair works in just 6 months. Until 1988, the bridge was Rameshwaram's only surface link. Then came a road bridge, which was inaugurated by the then. The bridge was upgraded to broad gauge in 2007. After over a century of instability and corrosion. The construction of the new Pamban Bridge began in 2019, led by the Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. COVID-19 work was finally completed in November 2024. The new bridge is designed for high-speed trains with a fully automated vertical bridge span, which ensures smooth navigation for ships. On the old bridge, trains were operated at a speed of only up to 10 kilometers an hour. Unlike the old manually operated system, the vertical lift span is designed for minimal obstruction. Engineers have used poly lopsided paint to protect the steel structure for up to third design, ensure simply support system with no interference in marine roads. Southern Railway officials say that the old, built at a cost of 535 crore rupees, the new Paman Bridge marks a new chapter in Indian railway infrastructure.
Yes, this is the thing. Right. This is the Pamban Bridge. This is famous for that. So definitely there can be one question asked in this slide. Pamban Bridge in Tamil Nadu making first India's vertical lift sea bridge. Okay. Pala River, tanneries pollution, Karnataka. Teesta River, ST, Sikkim, Teesta. Ranjit Sagar Dam. Ranjit is also present here. Tributary. Next. Gorkapur, Haryana, India's first nuclear project consisting of twin units, each with pressurized heavy water reactors, is going to be in Gorkapur. Gorkapur, Haryana, first nuclear power project with pressurized heavy water reactors. Dholavira, Gujarat, India's first commercial semiconductor fab. India's first semiconductor fab is going to be in Dholavira, Gujarat. Next. Countries in news. Malaysia, a gas pipeline got busted anta. Okay. Greece, Athens. Okay. Kazakhstan discovered its largest deposits of rare earth metals. Okay. Honduras, India has sent humanitarian assistance to Honduras. Tropical storm Sara has happened here anta. Tropical Sara, Honduras lo. India has sent its assistance. That's it. Next, protected areas in the news. Parvati Agra Bird Sanctuary, Uttar Pradesh. Dibru Saihova National Park, Assam. Namdhapa Flying Squirrel, Arunachal Pradesh. Peethar Kanika National Park, West Bengal, Odisha. And then Shenduri Wildlife Sanctuary, Anamudi Shola National Park, Mathikettan Shola. Next, Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary, Kuno National Park. All these are in news. Just remember the names where this is present. So why they are present? Dibru Saikova, already we know this is in National Park. An elephant has been spotted. Mathikettan Shola is in Kerala. Golden Head Sistupola, Mathikettan Shola National Park. Okay, leave it. Anamudi Shola National Park. Again, this is in Kerala. Has secured approval for the National Wildlife Board to erect a check dam. Check dam anta okay. Anamudi Shola National Park, Ervikulam National Park, all this okay. Shendurni Wildlife Sanctuary, Kerala. A collaborative research project was started. Shendurni, part of Agastamalai Tiger Reserve. Okay. Kuno National Park, 5 more cheetahs were released into Kuno National Park. Okay. So cheetah reintroduction program, as a part of it, cheetahs were brought from Namibia to Kuno National Park. Cheetahs were brought to Namibia to Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh. Namibia to Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh. Odisha, Bhitarkanika Tiger National Park. We have, what is this, guys? Saltwater crocodile. Bhitarkanika is endangered. Saltwater crocodiles are present in Bhitarkanika. Brahmini, Baitarini, Dharma rivers are present. Second largest mangrove ecosystem. Olive ridley turtles are also present here. Already we studied. Parvati Arga Bird Sanctuary is in Uttar Pradesh. Parvati Arga Bird Sanctuary. Parvati Arga Bird Sanctuary is in Uttar Pradesh. Species in news. Ongole breed. Oh, Ongole వాళ్ళు వచ్చారండి. So Ongole breed. A cow of Ongole breed has set a record of Brazil by fetching 41 crores at auction anta. Ongole నుంచి వచ్చిన వాళ్ళకి పెద్ద పెద్ద నేమ్స్ ఉన్నట్లున్నాయి. So look at it. Indigenous breeds important. Gir breed Gujarat, Hallikar Karnataka, Killari Maharashtra, Tarpakar Rajasthan, Dioni Andhra Pradesh. Ongole breed. This is the one. Andhra Pradesh. Habitat also called as Nellore breed belongs to Andhra Pradesh. Avian species. Malabar grey hornbill, vulnerable status. Already we have studied this. Malabar grey is state animal of, state bird of Kerala. Endemic to Western Ghats of India. Hornbill Festival, Nagaland. Yes, Susagar, very good. Reptiles, insects, amphibians. Reptiles, infants, amphibians, small heave beetle. అవసరం లేదులేండి, ఇంకా ఇవన్నీ అడుగులు పెట్టుకుంటాం. లీవ్ ఇట్. దీన్ని ఎలా చేస్తున్నాం, మనకు నచ్చలేదు ఆ ఫోటో. వైట్ వింగ్డ్ డక్. వైట్ వింగ్డ్ డక్. White winged duck, critically endangered, so important, critically important. It is present in Dihang Patki National Park. Arthkaya, Dihang Patkai National Park Biosphere Reserve to World Biosphere Reserve to unda? Ledu. Okay. Is it a biosphere reserve? అన్నీ చెప్తున్నా కదా తమ్ముడు, చేస్తున్నాం అనేసి ఏదో ఒకటి తీసుకోమనే. Yes. So white winged duck is present in Dihang Patki, and this is critically endangered species. Next one, Gambusia affinas. Gambusia fish ante telusu kada? Mosquito eating fish. Gambusia fish, western mosquito fish. Next, habitat ఇది అవసరం లే. జంపింగ్ స్పైడర్, 2 new species of jumping tyrant ఉందంట. ఓకే, ఎక్కడ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ అయింది? ఇది ఒకటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకొని, కేరళ. షెన్డొర్ని వైల్డ్ లైఫ్ సాంక్చురీ, జంపింగ్ స్పైడర్స్ has been found in which place? షెన్డొర్ని వైల్డ్ లైఫ్ సాంక్చురీ, కేరళ. నెక్స్ట్, tulips. Okay, manchide, not important, leave it. Orchids. A new orchid species is recorded first time in Manipur. Can be terrestrial epiphytes, lithophytes, saprophytes. So orchids can be epiphytes, grows on trees, grows on rocks, grows on decaying matter. So is found in Manipur. Idu okati gudpe. New orchid species is found in Manipur. Errata, ERRATA. Errata is something related to, errata ante ఇది స్పీసీస్ కాదు, కలెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ ఎర్రర్స్ ఇన్ ద విజన్ టెస్ట్ సిరీస్. విజన్ సిరీస్లో ఎర్రర్స్ ఎక్కడ వచ్చిందో దాన్ని కరెక్షన్ చేసేదాన్ని ఎర్రటా అంటాం, స్పీసీస్ అనుకునేది ఇది. సో ముందు ఇష్యూ చేసిన PT 365లో కొన్ని చోట్ల తప్పు రాసినాం, ఆ ఎర్రర్స్ని గుర్తించండి అని చెప్పేది. వీడు ఇంగ్లీష్ ఎర్రటా అంటే మ్యాంగ్రూవ్స్ అనుకున్నారు కదా. ఎర్రటా ఈజ్ ఎర్రర్స్. నేనేం అనుకోలేదు తమ్ముడు, ముందు దాంట్లో తప్పిచ్చాము, దీన్ని కరెక్షన్ చేసుకోండి అంటున్నాడు. నా పరువు తీసేటట్టున్నావు, నేను కూడా అనుకున్నాను. సో ఇది స్పీసీస్ కాదు. ఓకే, the correct information, Neelam kurunji is vulnerable. అక్కడ తప్పించారంటే endangered అని. సో this is vulnerable అనేసి ఇస్తుంది. సో mangrove conservation, mangrove cover in India 17 square kilometers అని ఇచ్చాడు. 7.43, 7 plus 4 plus 3 7 అట్లా ఎర్రర్స్ అనేసి. ఓకే, ఫైన్. సోషల్ ఇష్యూస్ డన్. This is the thing that we have. ఒకసారి రివిజన్ చేద్దాం ఫాస్ట్ గా. With that, current affairs will be done here. అన్ని వీడి ఇన్నోవేషన్స్ ఏమో వీడివి. ఎందుకు తమ్ముడు డైరెక్ట్ ఇస్తే సరిపోదు ఎర్రర్స్ అని. ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్, నేషనల్ బోర్డ్ ఫర్ వైల్డ్ లైఫ్, గైస్ గో అహెడ్ విత్ ఇట్. నేషనల్ బోర్డ్ ఫర్ వైల్డ్ లైఫ్ meeting was held in Gujarat, Gir National Park. So here Prime Minister of India has released the first ever riverine dolphin estimation prepared by Wildlife Institute of India. The total number of dolphins are 6327 dolphins. ఇందులో 3 తప్పనిచ్చి మిగతావన్నీ గంగా డాల్ఫిన్స్. 3 are Indus River dolphins. We already know the difference between Indus dolphins and Ganga dolphins. Next, National Board for Wildlife is created under Indian Board for Wildlife. This is headed by Prime Minister. Next, IUCN Green Status, Project Lion. Project Lion was started in the year 2020. Project Lion. Green status is related to IUCN. Next, Project Lion 2020 started, 2030 is the target. Next one, Gir landscape is famous for it. Simlipal Tiger Reserve is is converted into national park. As a result, it is the largest national park in here. Odisha. Simlipal Tiger Reserve is having wildlife sanctuaries. It was a wildlife sanctuaries under Project Tiger. Biosphere Reserve under MAB. It is present. Mayurbhanj Tiger Reserve, Elephant Reserve is present. Mayurbhanj Elephant Reserve is present. National parks are the highly protected areas where human interference cannot be possible. But if you want to have some interference, you can allow the so-called some tribes present here. Some tribes you can allow. Who no human activity is permitted here, but a trial is permitted to live. హ్యూమన్ యాక్టివిటీస్ ఉండవు, పర్మిషన్ వచ్చేసి ఇవ్వచ్చు. స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్స్ నోటిఫై చేస్తాయి అండర్ వైల్డ్ లైఫ్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ యాక్ట్. రివర్ డాల్ఫిన్స్, ఫస్ట్ ఎవర్ రివర్ డాల్ఫిన్స్ ఇందాకే చెప్పాం. వైల్డ్ లైఫ్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా ఈజ్ అన్ అటానమస్ బాడీ క్రియేటెడ్ అండర్ మినిస్ట్రీ ఆఫ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్, ఫారెస్ట్ అండ్ క్లైమేట్ చేంజ్. నెక్స్ట్, Vikramshila Dolphin Sanctuary is in Bihar. Vikramshila Dolphin Sanctuary is in Bihar. Chambal River Conservation Zone, Dolphin Conservation Zone. Chambal River Conservation Zone, Dolphin Conservation Zone. India's first National Dolphin Research Center, Patna. National Dolphin Research Center, Patna. 4 more wetlands were added. Kichio Palri wetland, Kichio Palri, Sikkim, Kichio, Sikkim. Udwa, Jharkhand. Tirthangal, Tamil Nadu. Sakkarkottai, Tamil Nadu. Tirthangal, Sakkarkottai, Tamil Nadu. Biofuels. India has emerged as world's largest biofuels country. First is USA, second is Brazil, third is India. So already we have seen about this SATAT initiative, sustainable alternatives towards affordable transportation, is something related to compressed biogas. Next one, Kosi Mechi interstate river linking project. Inter-river linking project, Kosi Mechi. Kosi is originating in Tibet. It is flowing through the so-called Nepal in Himalayas and enters into Bihar. Hence, Kosi is called Saro of Bihar. The tributaries of Kosi are San Kosi, Arun Kosi, Tamur Kosi. San, Arun, Tamur. Next, River Mechi is a perennial river lying to it is a tribute. Mechi is a tributary of Mahanadi. Kosi is going to be tributary of Ganga. And this is a tributary of Mahanadi. Next, one nation, one time is related to what? This is related to one time zone, 82 degrees 30 minutes east meridian is considered as India's standard time zone. It is 5.30 hours ahead of Greenwich meridian time. Right. Chai Bagan is the special time zones in Assam. Chai Bagan for chai estates, tea estates. People, they have this. Sagging fault is the fault that was created in Myanmar recently. It is a strict strike slip faulting system anta earthquake dwara. Next, it is in Myanmar. Other important news. Net zero framework for global shipping is initiated by International Maritime Organization. BAT Eco-Mon is related to the so-called first automated bot monitoring system is in Bangalore. Next, Champions of Animal Protection. It is an award given by Animal Welfare Board of India. The key person to establish this, Rukmini Devi Arundel. Next one is Animal Welfare Board of India has been established according to which act? Prevention of Cruelty Towards Animals Act 1960. In that 1962 they have developed it. Baku to Belem roadmap. Belem is the place in the so-called Belem is Brazil. So COP30 has held in Brazil. So they are connecting to the so-called Baku in Azerbaijan to Belem. They wanted to speak about the so-called climate finance. Next, revised classification of industries based on pollution index. The amount of pollutants laden within an ecosystem is called, within the so-called, the gases that you are releasing is called pollution index. According to the pollution index of late, the total amount of classification of industries are done. So they are classified. ఏమైంది అదే
లేదు లేదు వేరే వాళ్ళు చెప్పారు. అవును సార్ చేశాను.
ఏం తమ్ముడు ఏం చేసినా వేస్ట్ అవుతుంది అది. Next, revised pollution for industries, e-pollution index. Research projects launched for Himalayan ecosystems importance. C40 cities and UN habitat is something related to urban planning. C40 cities is global network of mayors belonging to 100 major cities. Now, in India, we have 6 cities in E60, E40, sorry, C40 lo 6 cities ఉన్నాయి. Hyderabad లేదు ఇందులో. Next, Svalbard Global Seed Vault is a ex-situ conservation site for conserving the seeds which is present in Arctic Circle, Arctic Ocean, Norway దగ్గర ఉంటుంది ఇది. This is also known as Arctic's Doomsday Sea Vault. ఎప్పుడైనా సరే డూమ్స్డే అంటే ఏంది, ఒక దరిద్రమైన రోజు వచ్చి ప్రపంచం మొత్తం మునిగిపోతే అప్పుడు మనకుండేటువంటి సీడ్స్ అనేటివన్నీ కూడా డిస్ట్రాయ్ అయిపోతాయి. కాబట్టి అప్పటి నుంచి కొత్తగా పండించడానికి ఏమన్నా కావాలి అంటే ఇక్కడ నుంచి తీసుకొని వస్తారు. దిస్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ డూమ్స్డే, రైట్. నెక్స్ట్, అమోనియా పొల్యూషన్. యమునా ఈజ్ in news for ammonia pollution. Maximum limit of ammonia pollution is 0.5. From this you have to remember BOD, COD, right. Next one, green grabbing. గ్రీన్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ పేరు చెప్పి ల్యాండ్ లాక్కోవడం అనమాట. ఏ విధంగా అయితే అమరావతిలో లాక్కుంటున్నారో ఆ విధంగా. పెట్రిఫికేషన్ ఈజ్ ఏ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఫైండ్ ఇన్ Rajmala Hills in Jharkhand. Organic matter is completely replaced by minerals. Stratovolcanoes are found in Mount Fentale, Ethiopia. Mount Fentale, Ethiopia lo stratovolcano అనేది ఎరప్ట్ అయింది. Mount Fentale, Ethiopia. Recently ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే హ్యాలీ గుబ్బి. ఇది జియోలాజికల్ సర్వే ఆఫ్ ఇండియా హెడ్ క్వార్టర్స్ ఇస్ ఇన్ కోల్కతా. 175 years of celebration. It is under Ministry of Mines. Next one, Bay of Bengal initiative అవసరం లే. Climate risk index is released by German watch. Electricity report is given by International Energy Agency. Next, places in news. Zagros mountains are present in Iran. Andes mountains are present in the so-called South America. They are shrinking. Atacama Desert is having some pollution. It is present towards Aden Mountains and Pacific Ocean. Lies between Aden and these mountains and Pacific Ocean. It is the desert is formed due to the so-called cold ocean current known as Humboldt Ocean Current. Humboldt and Peru current, both of them. Yeah, okay. Water bodies. Gulf of Aqaba, Gulf of Iliad is a tributary of Red Sea, Caspian Sea borders Tariq, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, Russia, Iran. Q is Tariq, K. Kazakhstan, Tariq borders. Lake Kivu is present in Congo. It is between Rwanda and Congo. Albertine Rift is present. Kivu అంటే చూడండి, ఇక్కడ ఎక్కడ అనుకుంటాం, రష్యా అనుకుంటాం. ఇది లేక్ కివు ఈజ్ ఇన్ కాంగో. గ్రేట్ లేక్స్ ఆఫ్ North America. Lake Superior is the largest and deepest among this. Michigan, Huron, Erie, Lake Ontario, Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario. In this, the only lake which is present entirely in USA is Michigan, right. Next one, the rest of them are between the borders of Canada and US. ఎట్లా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి? మిచిగన్ Michelle Obama. Next, Gorkapur, Haryana is in news. First nuclear power project consisting of pressurized heavy water reactors. ఇది ఎందుకు ఇంపార్టెంట్ అంటే రీసెంట్లీ గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా ఇన్ సైన్స్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ శాంతి బిల్ వాస్ పాస్డ్ ఇన్ ఆర్డర్ ఫర్ న్యూక్లియర్ ఎనర్జీ. ఖచ్చితంగా క్వశ్చన్ ఉంటుంది సైన్స్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీలో, అది డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. బట్ హియర్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమెంబర్ దిస్. నెక్స్ట్, తీస్తా రివర్, తీస్తా రివర్ సిక్కింలో ఆరిజినేట్ అవుతుంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ ట్రిబ్యూటరీ ఆఫ్ బ్రహ్మపుత్ర అండ్ ద ట్రిబ్యూటరీ ఆఫ్ తీస్తా ఈజ్ Ranjit. Now, Palar River is present in Karnataka. Pamban Bridge, the first India's first vertical lift railway sea bridge. Pamban. Next, that is the reason the borders of India, Sri Lanka are important. Pak Bay, Pak Strait, Gulf of Mannar, Rameshwaram, all these are important this year. Next, countries in news, only one thing you have to remember: Honduras, there was one tropical storm known as Sara Tendulkar, right? Sachin Tendulkar Putru Beru, Sara Tendulkar, right? So tropical storm Sara, Honduras. Next one, protected areas in news: Parvati Agra Bird Sanctuary is in Uttar Pradesh, Dibru Saikova, Assam, Namdafa Tiger Reserve, Arunachal Pradesh, Bhitarkanika, Odisha, Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary, Karnataka, Shendurni is in which one, guys? Kerala. Anamudi Shola, Matikettan Shola, Kerala. Kuno Wildlife Sanctuary, Madhya Pradesh. Done. Inkokati. So Bhitarkanika National Park, గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. Parvati Agra Bird Sanctuary, Uttar Pradesh. Indigenous cattle breeds: Gir, Hallikar Karnataka, Hallikar అన్నట్లు. Killari Maharashtra, Killari Maharashtra. Holikar Karnataka. Tarpakar Rajasthan. Dioni Andhra Pradesh. ఇట్లా గుర్తుకుంటే మెయిన్స్ లో కూడా రాయొచ్చు. మెయిన్స్ ఇస్ ఎకానమీలో. నెక్స్ట్, Malabar Greyhound, white winged duck is critically endangered in Assam Patkai National Park. White winged duck పట్టుకోండి, వైట్ వింగ్ ఉంది కాబట్టి పట్టుకోండి అనేసి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. పట్కాయ్ క్రిటికలీ ఎండేంజర్డ్. నెక్స్ట్, గాంబూజా ఫిష్, మస్కిటోస్. జంపింగ్ స్పైడర్స్ ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాయండి? జంప్ చేస్తున్నాయి. షెండుర్ని కేరళ. జంపింగ్. టులిప్స్ ఈస్ ఫౌండ్ ఇన్ orchids, new species of orchids are found in Manipur. These are the things that we have. Good petko 74 page number, bro. 74 to starting is 49.
74.
So I'll be uploading it 49 to 74. With this, we'll be completing this topic. So this is current affairs environment from ఎప్పటి నుంచి అండి? ఫిబ్రవరియా ఇది?
February 2025
to
February to April 2025.
So after this, whatever we discussed,
December
April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, we are done. So with this current affairs component, major current affairs component of this is done. Major current affairs: Huyali Gibbi Sagar is a shield volcano. COP 30 Belem, COP 29 Baku, COP 28 Dubai, COP 27 Sharm el Sheikh, COP 26 Glasgow UK. గ్లాస్గోలోనే మనం పంచామృత్ మిషన్ ఇచ్చాం. COP 30 కాదండి, అది COP 31 will be held in COP 30 is Belem, Brazil. COP 31 ఎక్కడ? టర్కీనా? Okay, COP 31 is going to be in Turkey. COP 31 Turkey. Okay. So Glasgow, Egypt, Dubai, Azerbaijan, Brazil, Turkey, Antalya Plateau. Okay. So this is what we have as far as current affairs segment is considered. So with this, what we have completed as far as environment is considered. So if you look at environment, what we discussed so far and so forth, for all my Astra students who have been following this class, what we have discussed the so-called We did PYQs from 2008 to 2025. You have to revise it. Second one, current affairs through PT. Current affairs through PT from November 2024 to November 2025. I have to do from December 2025. Today it is March 2026. So I still have to do. Still, what are my works? Still, my works are, I will be doing December నుంచి మార్చ్ వరకు కంప్లీట్ చేద్దాం. మార్చ్ 2026. So this is my work. There are some current affairs. This I will be dealing. This is first thing. So previous year questions. Now what is your work? These are my works. This is pending from my side. So apart from that, my work, another work that I have to do is, this is one work. The second work that I have to do is, I'll go through the entire subject discussion again. Sorry, entire subject discussion తీసుకుందాం. Like you have some themes. Themes in the sense, first environmental, first day I discussed about how this subject is related. So where you have basics of ecosystems, we'll go through the ecosystems, we'll go through the biosphere reserve, we'll go through the concepts of biodiversity, ecosystem, biodiversity, as well as conservation, international organizations. So thematic lines to గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. I'll be going through that once again. So once we finish the subjects, I'll come back to the entire subject. Entire subject, when it will become easy is when you are thorough with this. When you are thorough with previous year questions, linking అనేది ఈజీ అవుతుంది. అప్పుడు సబ్జెక్ట్ బాగా అర్థమవుతుంది. That is the reason I did not take the subject just like economics. If you want to understand geography, if you want to understand history, if you want to understand environment, first to know the previous year questions thoroughly, know the current affairs. Then when I take the subject, you can link this subject very easily. So I will take that component at last. But meanwhile, what is your work? So your work is this for environment. So you should not forget this. So it should go to static by heart component for you now. This is static by heart component. So today your work, whatever that free time is there, do meditation, yoga, that Surya Namaskar. And second thing is CSAT. And after that you should finish this. Once you finish this, this is your work. This is first work. Telusu nenu cheppedi vinu. First, this is first work. Okay, static by heart component. This should be going into your residual brain at any cost. After that, the second work that you have to do is vision test series. But first priority is this vision test series of test number 9, 8, 18, 19. This you have to complete. If you do this, that is more than enough. Idi cheyali. So static part by heart cheyali. So apart from that, I expect you to finish the static part of national parks, biosphere reserves. ఇంకా ఏం చదివినారు మీరు? టైగర్ రిజర్వ్స్, natural world heritage sites, state animals. This is by hearting component. Okay, state animals and state borders. Abhi I will, that is geography lo chestunna. 1979 bits. Okay, third one is, second one is 1979 నుంచి మీరు చేయాలి. There are less number of bits, 2007. So this is another work that you have to do as a part of it. This is your work. So this one. Apart from that, static component, something species. సాయిప్రియ చేసింది కదా మార్నింగ్, అట్లా ఒక లిస్ట్ ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకోవాలి. కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్ బై హార్ట్ చేసుకుంటే అది ఉండాలి. సో స్పీసీస్ అనేటివి గుర్తుండాలి. దిస్ ఈజ్ అనదర్ థింగ్ దట్ వీ ఆర్ ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ హియర్. అండ్ దెన్ ఒకటి ఉండాలండి, ఇన్ ద బయోస్పియర్ రిజర్వ్స్ ఐ విల్ గివ్ వన్ ఫ్లో చార్ట్. You have to remember which biosphere is reserve is having which type of national parks. So which type of protected areas are there in a biosphere reserve, and why that biosphere reserve is famous for. Some biosphere reserves are famous for some species. You should know. I'll give you a list. You have to prepare it. So once you prepare this, by the time I come back to my entire subject discussion, once you prepare it, your preparation of environment forever will be done. Not only this year, ఇంకెప్పటికైనా ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ అంటే ఇదే, రైట్? దిస్ ఈజ్ వాట్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్ ఈజ్. దిస్ ఈజ్ అవర్ థర్డ్ సబ్జెక్ట్. సో మీరు చేయాల్సింది ఏంటి, ఆల్రెడీ ఐ హోప్ మీరు మర్చిపోయినట్లున్నారు. యూ హ్యావ్ టు గో అండ్ రివైజ్ దిస్, that is going to make it. So biosphere reserves, this is one thing that I'll give it to you. So agar these are the 3 works that I have to do, I'll give it to you, you just go through it. I have completed this and this is the thing. So from here I'll move to geography. Once geography and this is done, we can take the subjective themes. Once this is done, we can take what we have to do. So still my works are this is your students work, what we have done. అర్థమైందా దీంట్లో కన్సల్టేషన్ ఎలా జరిగిందో? సో ఒక్క క్వశ్చన్ కూడా పోకుండా రాయొచ్చు దీంట్లో. సో అగైన్ ఐ సే, వాట్ ఈస్ ద టెక్నిక్ ఇన్ దిస్ సబ్జెక్ట్? టెక్నిక్ ఈజ్ సింపుల్. యూ షుడ్ నో కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్. ఇదంతా మనం సబ్జెక్ట్, దిస్ ఈజ్ సబ్జెక్ట్ లెర్నింగ్. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు లెర్న్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్. అలాంగ్ విత్ దట్, యాజ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ సెడ్ అర్లియర్ ఆల్సో, this subject is more about mind game. You have to understand the question in the broader context and then we have to solve. Broader context లో డైరెక్ట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ అడిగేటట్లయితే దీని నుంచి బోర్డు. బ్రాడర్ క్వశ్చన్స్ లో సబ్జెక్ట్ అనలైజ్ చేయాలి. క్వశ్చన్ పాజిటివ్ గా మాట్లాడుతుందా, ఆన్సర్స్ పాజిటివ్ గా ఉన్నాయా, వాట్ ఈస్ ద టీనర్ ఆఫ్ ద క్వశ్చన్, వాట్ ఈస్ ద టీనర్ ఆఫ్ ద స్టేట్మెంట్, ఏ కంటెక్స్ట్ లో, ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ ఇన్ వాట్ టోన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ స్పీకింగ్, ఇటువంటిది. Then some techniques can be applied here. Pollutants దానికోసం వస్తాయి, దీనికోసం వస్తాయి. I always used to say all the above అనేటి మ్యాక్సిమం కరెక్ట్ ఉంటాయి. దీనికి ఈ పొల్యూటెంట్ కి ఇది ఉంటుంది, సో ఈ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ కి ఇది అవుట్పుట్ ఉంటుంది అన్నట్లు. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు గో ఫర్ ద సో కాల్డ్, sir please give some time to complete backlogs. Already I gave enough time, Venkatesh. Now I cannot give time. 1 week I wanted to complete this. After that you can take the entire time that you have. So what is the prelims time that you have? 74 days. So I'll be giving you somewhere around 65 days entirely for the entire subjects. Now, if I start giving time for backlog, this will get delayed. Some people who are in the stream, who are doing it regularly, they will lose the momentum. I don't want them to lose the momentum who are preparing. So I'll be doing it consistently like this. So this is your work. That is the reason, if you look at what is the flowchart that I have said, morning until 1 o'clock I am taking the class, 1 to 4 you are free. So in that time you do this work. So what is your work which is left? Velina mentane you have to do it. Now I cannot give you the time. 1 week you give it to me, the rest I will give it to you, right? This is the thing that I wanted to say, right? Yeah guys, this is about environment. So environment is not only about our subject, this is more about our logic. So you have to keep your brain open and think more, think with common sense. This is a common sense subject. మనకున్న నాలెడ్జ్తో కామన్ సెన్స్ నుంచి క్వశ్చన్స్ సాల్వ్ చేసుకుంటూ రావాలి, రైట్? దిస్ ఈజ్ వన్ థింగ్ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఆల్వేస్ రిమెంబర్. సో ఇఫ్ యూ ప్రిపేర్ లైక్ దిస్, ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ విల్ బి కంప్లీటెడ్, రైట్? దిస్ ఈజ్ ద థింగ్ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్. Now from here I'll move the subject to geography. I'll move towards geography. And geography, just like your environment, it is static plus subjective. Static part of geography is simple. By heart చేసుకొని పోయేటివి ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి. So whatever I say you have to by heart. Static component by heart చేయండి. And subjective component, even if they are asking questions, it will be very difficult to derive answers in the examination hall. So geography subjective is difficult. Such as if they are asking about easterlies, westerlies, that is easy. At least El Nino, La Nina, at least it is easy. If they are asking about jet streams, if they are asking about Atlantic Ocean dipole movements, this is a very difficult thing. So there are certain, again, students do not know what to read, what not to read in this. So that is where we should focus on. So how you'll come to know? Again, same reverse engineering technique. We'll do the so-called previous year questions. Be thorough there. Current affairs, be thorough there. Now no need to study a new notes. For this at least you have one notes. I said, if you do not have any notes, whatever the notes that I said down the line, you can prepare. But before that, you prepare with this. Next one is, yeah, you can follow this book. This book is better for environment. This book, handwritten notes, Pulse, right? Environment, you can do it. This is a better book. Now don't take it. What you do is, once you finish this subject, when I start preparing the so-called entire subject, then you revise it. So with that subject, you are understanding? Yes, this is the work that you have to do. Now I'll go to geography. So we'll discuss about geography in the same process. Understood what is your work? ఏం చేయాలి? మరీ చెప్తున్నా, స్టూడెంట్స్ ఫెయిల్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ వాట్ టు రీడ్. యూ షుడ్ బి థరో ఆన్ వాట్ టు రీడ్. ఎస్, దిస్ ఈజ్ అవర్ టాపిక్ ఆఫ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్. మ్యాక్సిమం ఇక్కడ నుంచి పడతాయి, ఇంకా దీనికంటే ఎవడు చదవడు. నేను మళ్ళీ సబ్జెక్ట్లోకి ఎందుకు వెళ్తున్నానంటే అక్కడక్కడ ఏదైనా మిస్ అయినంటే బై ఛాన్స్ ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు టేక్ దట్ రిస్క్. సో ఐ వాంట్ యూ పీపుల్ టు బి ప్రిపేర్డ్ టు ద బెస్ట్. సో ఫర్ దాట్ సేక్ ఐ ఆమ్ టేకింగ్ ఇట్. అదర్వైజ్ ఐ కెన్ సే దిస్ ఇస్ డన్. బట్ యాజ్ ఐ సెడ్ సమ్వేర్ ఐ విల్ ఫీల్ నాట్ సాటిస్ఫైడ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ డోంట్ డూ ఇట్. సో నా పర్పస్ కోసం చేస్తున్నట్లు అనుకోండి, దిస్ విల్ బి గుడ్. సో దిస్ ద థింగ్. నువ్వు ఫోటో తీసుకో. So let's go for geography. Next topic. Guys, I'll reconnect it. I'm going to reconnect it because this is going to be another video, new video.